It is windy today. I'm down at the Oceanic Motel and try to do some tog fishing out in the rocks right here, but it is windy. I think it's from that hurricane that hit Jamaica. It was coming up like it was far away from us, but I think the wind is kind of like an offset of that. But I don't know. I got an underwater camera. Might try it, might not. I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to get snagged in the rocks, but if I get gutsy later on, maybe I'll give it a shot. But yeah, I got sand fleas for bait. Gotta get some extra batteries. Just gonna try to fly the drone, but that's not gonna be happening. It's so windy. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. All right, let me get set up. See if we can get on one or two today. I'll show you what I'm working with. 10-foot rod to my Tautog rig. 5-ounce bank sinker. 2-0 circle hook. And we're gonna put sand fleas on it. Those same rigs, I sell them on my website, ReelJayB.com, and they come, the Tautog rigs come in a 4-pack because you're gonna donate a lot of it to the rocks, sadly. So, always use a bank sinker, and I try to find a little hole in the rocks, and then I'll drop it right down, and usually if there's one in the hole, there's probably a whole bunch, so hopefully we'll get on some. I mean, it's pretty choppy out there right now. Whew. Very windy. Let's get a sand flea on here and see what happens. All right, away we go. Let's try to find some holes. So what I'll do is drop the sinker and try to find some little spots. See where the holes are at. And I'd like to try to find big ones so that if it's a big hole and I do get a fish, I don't get snagged. So we'll find one. They're always here. If that's a good one. I want it, a little bit deeper. Snagged already. Let me get this thing out. All right, try it again. I usually just walk up and down. You'll find one eventually, but prepare for a lot of snags. And I just slowly lower them down. But that's one right there. So I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. See if we can get one. Wind is brutal today. If it's not windy, I use just regular offset hooks. If it is windy, I use circle hooks. It's too hard to set the hook when there's too much wind. Nope. Let's try to find another hole. There's one. Let's see if anyone's home. Yep. Someone's there. Got him. That's a big one. See what I mean? Look, find those holes. They're there. Look at that. That's a nice one. There you go. First one. That was such a subtle bite, but I mean, he just went wham and took that thing right away. Sand fleas. Try to find that same hole. There was probably a bunch more in there. It was right there. Here we go, another one. You just take my bait? Yeah. No, he didn't. He just stopped biting. I didn't measure that one. I'm assuming it was probably around like 12, 13 inches, somewhere in there. That's what it pretty much looked like. I guess they left. So let's try to find another hole. There's got to be another one around here. This looks decent in here. Oh, there you go, right there. That's a good one. I keep my line tight and I keep my drag cranked far down because as soon as you hook up on one, they're gonna go right into the rocks. So you keep your drag tight and you try to pull them out of the rocks and then reel in. And then every couple of fish, I'll check the leaders to make sure it's not like real chafed or anything. And if it is, I'll tie a new one. There we go. It's weird, they bite it and then they leave, that's it. I ate the whole thing right off. Let me grab another one. Got him. Is it a tog or a Connor? It's a Connor. They look like a tog, but they're not. They're really small. I'm trying to get out of the wind. And they have teeth too, but it's not a tog. All right, get him released. I think they're also called like burgles or something. Burgals, I don't know. We come down this way a little bit. Some water right here. He'll go right in there. And then off he goes. All right, let's try that hole again. I think they're actually in the tog family, I believe. But they're more of like a sleek like design on the front. Like it's not as like rounded as a tog. It's more of like almost like a snakehead kind of. Like that sort of look to it. Try to find that hole again. I think that was it. Switch hands. Typical weather said it's gusting to 25. It's not gusting to 25. Look at the palm trees. It is not gusting to 25. I can guarantee you that. Try it again. There it is, right there. So we've had a lot of rain the last 2 days, and the point was to fish the incoming tide for the clean water, and it's paying off, and I'm getting good bites. Oh, you. See if he'll eat it again. Nope, I think he just took it off. Oh, man. Try it again. It's a big one down there. Let me try to find. decent size one. He's gonna bite it. I know he will. He was on it last time too. I don't know how he came off. There we go. Yes. Get out. So he's stuck and I'm snagged. I'm gonna open this and see if he'll come out. Usually they will. That's a big one. Oh, get out. He was a monster. He broke me right off. Whole thing. I mean, you can see the chafing in the line. How bad he got me. He snapped me off in the rocks and the weight got stuck and I had to pop the line. So I'm gonna tie a new one. All right, back at it. It'd be awesome if I caught him again. And that has happened before. I have caught the same fish before. And before you're like, there's no way. It was a dogfish shark. He had taken my, he snapped off when I was trying to bring him up to the pier. I was on 9th Street. Come on, don't snap there. Already? Thank you. But anyway, I was on 9th Street and I was catching dogfish sharks where I was pulling it up and it snapped. And then once it snapped, I threw it back out and he ate it again and I got my line back. I got my, my hook and everything. I happened to find a 5. It's like only a few left. I'm gonna restock on those. But what's happening is the 4, when I go to drop it, it's like, whoosh, it just blows right away. So I'm switching to the 5, and the 5 should hopefully stay on track. 5s are usually my go-to down here. If it's not too windy, I'll switch to a 4, but like this, I kind of have to have a 5. In a little bit, I might run down to 2nd Street, do a high-low rig, and with the camera on, see what's down there. There we go. Yeah. You know what? Let me try it one more time right here. The bait's gone. I did feel a thump. That wind is killing me. Try it one more time. Here we go, last try. Small one, very small one, but still a lot of fun to catch. Look at his little fins blowing in the wind. He's like, help. I'm gonna do this with my rod, put it down here. Get him off. Circle hook, perfect hook set. Another little one, not too bad. Send him back. I'm gonna try that spot one more time. See if there's a bigger one down there. I know I said I was gonna leave, but might as well try it. Right there. I try to get set up as quickly as I can. Keep your line tight, because if they bite it, they're gonna bite it fast, and that's what he did. I didn't even get a chance to really get set up, and he was already on. There's another thump right there. I'm pretty sure my bait's gone. Oh, he snagged. Is he on there? No, I don't think he is. No, it's snagged. All right, I'm going to 2nd Street. It's not nearly as windy down here, but it is like ridiculously choppy. So I don't know how we're gonna do, but I'm gonna do the snag a little less rig. I just got my Kong rod. I just brought that anyway, just in case. So I'm gonna use that, try that, and hopefully catch something. But it's not looking good. That's really rough. All right, away we go. See what happens. Ah, it's rolling that way. Okay. I see what it's doing. All right, I'm gonna cast it this way, and then it's gonna roll that way. And let it go. Figure we'll give this a try for a couple minutes. If there's no bites, there's no point in staying. I was gonna drop the camera down, but I mean, looking at the water, there's no point. You know, we won't be able to see anything. It's all churned up and nasty. Snapped another one. The weight's gone too, I could feel it. All right, I'm done. Not getting the bites that I wanted to here. Way too windy. But yeah, as soon as everything calms down, I'll get back out at it. But yeah, it's nasty out there. All right, I'll see you on the next one.